Hey everybody, I'm hoping that you're all doing great. Welcome to the live session in the afternoon. News बड़ा amazing है इसलिए afternoon में भी आना पड़ा. Hey everybody, I'm hoping कि सब लोग मजे में होंगे. To all the MBA aspirants जिनके कोई भी gap years हैं, उनके लिए ये session बहुत important होने वाला है because it gives us a lot of happiness to announce that one of our students, Anshita, not only cracked CAT, but went into one of the top Blackie IIMs called IIM Kozhikode with 4 years of gap being a fresher. Let me welcome Anshita. Anshita, how are you doing today?
Hello, sir. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. And obviously, after getting such results, obviously, it gives us a lot of confidence, saying that we are, moving along the right direction, helping people in the right manner and getting the right outcomes. So, Anshita, सबसे पहले, even before I actually move into CAT preparation, how did you go about all of that? First thing, with 4 years of gap, बहुत सारे लोग तो स्टार्ट ही नहीं करेंगे. 4 साल छोड़ो, बहुत सारे लोग तो 2 साल 3 साल गैप पे भी उनको हर मोमेंट यही रहता है कि गैप ईयर, ओ माय गॉड मेरा नहीं हो पाएगा.
Yes,
हाउ
sir.
डिड यू रियली मेक अप योर माइंड कि 4 साल का गैप है, आई शुड टेक द डिसीजन एंड टेक अ प्लंज.
Sure. So, like I mentioned also in my journey, that this CAT journey hasn't been a mere month's journey for me. It's been 4 years. And first of all, I decided to go for civil services. I prepared, but I wasn't getting the desired results. And post that, I was also one of those people who would not dare to dream to get into an IIM, to get into Blackie, because I have so many gap years. But I remember that my family was a great support for me. They said that we should always like try. First try, don't reject yourself, don't give up. First try, and then if it happens, it happens. And I also remember seeing a mock analysis session. Okay, this is quite specific. I saw a mock analysis session of you, sir. I haven't mentioned this to you also, in which you were analyzing quant section. And first, when I saw the syllabus, I tried to do it myself, and I was not getting into the flow. I wasn't able to understand that much of logical reasoning. But those I think 2.5 hours went by so quickly, and thoroughly enjoyed that session. And I was like, if I want to do CAT, I will definitely go for this for MBA Litmus. After I joined, there hasn't been a day where I didn't think about gap years. Initially, I was very same. I was very restless about the gap years. I was like, I don't think my profile is that. What to do. But I think all the mentors, including you, you guys reiterated again, time and again, that if you think about the gap years now, your result will also be affected. Your CAT exam will be affected. So I think post May of last year, I stopped thinking about gap years. I consciously stopped that thought in my mind that I will not think about it. I will show up in every session. I will show up on the mock analysis. I'll give mocks. I'll be it at night at 1 a.m. at 10 p.m. I will show up in every session. So I think that mindset was the constant guidance of the team. Else, I would also have given up, and I would also reject myself first before the IM could reject me.
Yeah. In fact, Anshita, very well said that parents are very, very important in this journey. I would really want to congratulate your parents. I would
Thank you, sir.
also want to congratulate the parents of all the achievers this season. And I would also request all the other parents to, really support their kids. I'm sure they have the willingness to do it, but beyond a point in time, everybody becomes restless.
Yes.
Okay. So I think, the reason why parents and patients both start with the same letter, there must be a reason to it. Absolute salute to all the parents who have, really helped and support, their kids into getting the top B schools and all the success. So Anshita, अंडरस्टूड दैट पार्ट इज क्लियर. आई एम होपिंग बाकी सब लोग जो यहाँ पे सुन रहे हैं उनको आप क्या कहना चाहोगे. डू यू बिलीव के जो लोग 2 साल 3 साल 4 साल गैप ईयर वाले हैं वो भी कर सकते हैं इफ दे गिव इन देयर बेस्ट, गेट अ गुड परसेंटाइल, प्रिपेयर वेल फॉर द इंटरव्यूज.
Yes, sir. So, till the final interviews, till I walked into the rooms of the calls that I got, till that point, I was in a little bit of a self doubt, though it kept on gradually decreasing the more time I spent with MBA Litmus, with the mentors, through the GDPI preparation, through CAT preparation, which I when I got the result, and then when the calls came in, and still my profile wasn't at par with the other interviewees. And also in the waiting room of the interviews, I all the fellow interviewees had such good profiles. That was also something that was affecting me at that moment. But when I walked into the interview, I just thought that I have prepared so much. I have given so much hard work in this, and I have embraced the gap years. It's not like I wasn't doing anything. It's not like I was wasting my time. I think that is the first thing, that you have to first embrace the gap years. You can't reject them. You can't hide from them. You can't escape them. In all the interviews, I embraced it. I was very vocal about that. Yes, I have gap years. I have done this. I took gap years because of this reason. And I think the panelists were understanding about that fact. They didn't care that I had gap years. They care what did I do in those gap years, uh, and how confident am I now. Have those gap years taken a toll on my mental health? Will I be able to like move past those gap years and bring in something to the school, something to the B school? So I think when till you reach the interview stage, till you clear, till you get the result, you always have that doubt in your mind, but you have to just keep going. So parents, friends, MBA Litmus team, I think MBA Litmus team is also a family for me now. So all these connected together help me to like give the interview confidently, each interview confidently.
Anshita, talk to me a little bit about your CAT preparation journey.
Sure. So, like I said, I saw a mock analysis. I joined MBA Litmus, and then we started with the basics, very basics of mathematics. I wasn't very confident in quant. My English was, I think, I would say average, but I didn't want to overestimate my English. So for 9 months, I think I read an Aeon essay every day. So that was something I didn't compromise with, because I knew that English would not. I couldn't better my English in a fortnight. So I kept on doing that, kept on attending Sonal Man's session. For DLI, I kept on attending Himanshu Sir's session. For Quant, obviously, your sessions. I think I just followed MBA Litmus's schedule. I think that's the best schedule, I think, for any aspirant, because every day there's a session that you can't break. Even if you feel like I want to give up, if you even if you feel tired, even if you just have to show up in the class, and then you feel like, okay, I'm understanding these concepts. So I think this is what I just blindly follow the schedule is what I did.
Anshita, I think it gives us a lot of happiness to see where you are. How was the interview journey? I'm sure the self-doubt is something which is good enough to kill the interview experience,
Yes, sir.
right? So how did
Before,
you
yeah.
manage your entire emotional balance?
I don't think the GDPI, without the GDPI course, I could have done it, because since the first activity that we were given the introspection part, we had to write so much in the introspection. We had to look back at our lives. That helped me in accepting the gap years. That helped me to highlight the things that I have done in those gap years. There are so many things that we don't give ourselves credit for. So that introspection exercise was very helpful. Then all the sessions that we did in finance, in marketing, operations, HR, that also helped me understand and put pointers in the interviews, wherein the interviewers would could know that, okay, I'm not just coming with a gap year of 4 years. I'm coming with some knowledge, with some preparation. And the of course the stress interviews that the MBA Litmus team took. I think except for the first interview, 2 3 interviews were very stressful, but I would say that those are very important for the preparation, because in the final interviews I didn't feel the nervousness I felt in the stress interviews at home. So the moment I sat on the chair in the final interview, I was like, okay, this is it, and I wasn't actually very nervous.
Yes. Anshita, a couple of more things, very interesting questions also coming in the chat. Anshita, talk to me a little bit about your background. You did not have any work experience. You were a fresher, 4 years of gap. A little bit about your background and how did you start your preparations in terms of what was this your first attempt or had you tried it before this also?
Yes. Sir, my background is I have a 997 profile. I did chemistry honors from Punjab University. Post that, I prepared for civil services. But I wouldn't say that my 4 years I didn't have any work to do. I didn't have any work ex that I could show. But I did some teaching internships. I did some private tuition part. I am a teacher at an NGO where I teach autistic children. I think these all pointers also helped me to talk to the interviewers and show my personality that I've been doing these things. I've been working on myself during those gap years, and I was also definitely preparing for civil services. And I think I forgot what you asked at the last.
Second was this your first attempt or had you tried CAT before?
I think had tried CAT before, but the score wasn't. I don't even remember how much I got. So that was just my try, and then I saw the mock analysis session. I joined the MD Litmus team.
Understood. Anshita, this is great. If you could tell us a little bit more in terms of what was your study schedule like. एक तो important pointer है जो सारे viewers के लिए मैं I would want to put forth कि अगर तेरा gap year भी है तो जैसे अंशिता ने बोला कुछ ना कुछ करते रहो. मतलब अगर for example let's say apart from let's say your preparation, अगर let's say if you are let's say working with an NGO या even private tuitions के लिए तुम्हें कोई भी रिकॉग्निशन या वर्क एक्सपीरियंस नहीं मिलेगा, बट उससे तुम्हें लर्निंग मिलेगी. जब तुम उसके बारे में बात करोगे तो सामने वाले को समझ में आएगा कि हाँ मतलब कुछ तो किया है इंसान ने, was actually working on themselves and improving their skills, right?
Yes, sir.
Anshita, if you could talk a little bit about what was your daily routine like, कितने घंटे पढ़ाई करते थे, डेली स्केड्यूल कैसा रहता था while you were preparing?
I don't think I ever counted the hours. I don't think anybody counts the hours. It's just that the schedule that MD Litmus team set up for us, that I used to follow. There had been days where I had to like a step back, or a gap was given, or I didn't show up in the class. But I made it a habit that I don't skip more than one day. So like even if I have a gap one day, I will come back next day. I will revise. I will see the recorded sessions. The recorded sessions were a great help. And in the dashboard of MD Litmus, I don't think I I think I attended all the sessions. No session was left which I hadn't seen in the dashboard, even if I couldn't join the live class. And about hours, I don't I don't think I should give a number, because that doesn't actually tell you about your preparation at all. It's just that I analyzed in which section should I give more time, in which section I shouldn't. My DLR was not that great. Since the last year, the exam was very tough. So basis on that, I gave DLR and quant more. English, as I said, I used to read essay every day without break. That I didn't break for 9 months. So that I clearly remember. For hours, I don't really have any number there.
Brilliant, Anshita. I think it is absolutely amazing for the entire MBA Litmus family, for all of us at Litmus and Postcat Prep. We are all proud. I am here to effectively tell you this, but all of us, from the bottom of our heart, are thankful to your family and to the God also giving us such amazing movement, such amazing people to work with and create some amazing outcomes. So thank you so much, Anshita. God
Thank you.
bless,
Thank you.
and do absolutely great in IIM Kozhikode also.
Definitely. So thank you to the team. Thank you for every person that was part of my journey, and the sessions, everything that MBA Litmus brought in, GDPI sessions, the whole CAT preparation journey. I don't think anything I would do, I would won't owe to the team. Even in IIM, I think going forward, I would definitely remember that this phase of my life is like a second chance for me, second chance at life. So thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. That was Anshita, bringing her dream alive and going to IIM Kozhikode even after getting 4 years of gap. Now, what you can do is you can accept what you have, work hard to achieve your dreams, or you can crib about, your life, whatever is missing in your life, your call. We are going to spread positivity and guide people in the right manner to help them achieve their dreams. This is Sudhanshu from MBA Litmus signing off with this amazing session. Thank you so much. I'll meet all of you in a PYQ live tonight at 11:30. Do not miss out on that amazing session as well. God bless. Take care and bye-bye.